What did you just say?
Looks like we got competition.
Hello everyone and welcome to Action RPG. I'm your host Aaron, and for today's video we're headed to the world of Superfuse. Now let me take you through the calendar. We played through Warhammer Inquisitor Martyr Season 6, the Season of Escalation. We then moved on to Torchlight Season 2 Black Sail, where I dropped multiple build guides and actually more are on the way. We just finished Last Epoch CT multiplayer event, and now per the calendar, it is time to move on to Superfuse. Yes, isometric action RPG built for PC, dropping early access the 31st. And the developers have been so gracious to give me a copy of the game so I can play some content a day early, and that's what this video is. Now, what I'm going to be showcasing today is the Technomancer, and this is the Minion class build for Superfuse. And I'm still very early. I am only level 12, but I'm going to showcase some things for the Technomancer today, and we're going to talk about Superfuse in general. Let's do it. All right, we are officially logged into Superfuse, and right now we are in the town hub where you do all your selling, where you could do gambling, you turn in quests, get quests, you know, the normal stuff you would see in an action RPG. And yes, I am the Technomancer Aaron Action RPG. Now, the first thing I want to show off is the inventory and gear, okay? And this is something that I've talked about a lot for this game. I really like that, one, it is inventory Tetris, okay? I've always enjoyed that because I am a D2 fanatic. On top of that, watch this. See these pants? They perfectly match on character. So you see these like little stripes? You could see them on the character in this window. And if you zoom in, they are right there as well. That is for every single item you put on in the game. White gloves with the blue, you could see them there, and you could see them here. When you throw on the weapon for this character, it actually changes and shows the mechanical arms holding the weapon, and the 2D art matches the 3D render in game. Same for boots, chest, helmet, everything you put on. Okay, so from that aspect alone, I really like it. Moving over to the skill system. Now, anybody that played Undecember, pay to win, love it or hate it, there normally is a unanimous decision that everybody likes the skill system for Undecember, and Superfuse is the same. It uses that kind of, you know, bee honeycomb where you put the skills in and they got to fit a certain way. Every different skill has a different puzzle piece and it has to match in. Now, the difference between Undecember and Superfuse is in Superfuse, each skill has its own little honeycomb, where instead of multiple skills being on the same one, but unlike that game to this game, each one has its own shape and you have to fit that shape correctly, and you could rotate the shapes to make sure they all fit, and you got to make sure you have the right amount of energy as well to use them. So just a little FYI, but I will show you something right now. Let's take off all of this. Okay, so now we've got my little laser beak. Okay, this is just a little shooting minion. So let me show you some combat with none of its skills put in. Okay, I am going to make a singular minion. Okay, there he is, my little laser beak, running around. Shoot. All right, shooting one singular projectile. Each projectile kills an enemy. Pretty simple, right? Put in fork. And we'll put in sync. And we still have some speed. We'll do a speed up so the shots shoot faster. All right, now we have 3. Well, they were stacking on top of each other. Bullets shoot quicker. We now shoot multiple bullets, and they shoot behind. Very simple example, but basically I can put them in enemies so then they hit them behind and front. So then now that you have a basic understanding of the skill system, let's move over to the talent tree. And here, as you can see, it is a DNA strand, and as you level up, you get 1 point. And I am just literally following the main line right now. You can go up into these other nodes if you want to buff something up, but I want to see all the different minions. I want to see what it has to offer. So right now I'm just going through and unlocking skills as we go. And you have metal. So this is a different version of the class. If you want to go this version, I am going the minions version. So you've got the talent tree with 2 different versions of the DNA strand. You've got your equipped skills, and you have your inventory, which obviously you have all the different items. I don't even have all my inventory in yet, with your character breakdown as far as different ways to customize your character. So now I'm just going to show off some gameplay of the Technomancer. I can make 3 of those shooters. I can make 3 of the little hitters. And I have them set up as they dash. So they have increased speed and they dash towards their targets. And then my 3rd minion is this little lightning damage tech head, which is you. On top of that, I can also make basically a little minion that generates threat that enemies will hit. This little dummy. Okay. By the way, this game is not super easy either. I have died a few times. I'm sure no one is surprised. Tense music. And then I could swing my little axe and hit people as well. My minions go off my weapon damage. Take that. Get in there, minions. Now, Superfuse will launch with, I believe, 4 classes. Early access, you will have access to the Berserker, the Elementalist, and the Technomancer. I feel like these shooters in the back are just going to be the bread and butter of this build as we progress. That is my thought. So another thing, this game will have multiplayer. And when you're playing multiplayer, you could be like, oh, hey, do you have the stun yet? These are the little skills that you get. Looks like a little DNA strand. You just throw it on the ground. Another player you're playing with can just go run and pick it up. Very cool when it comes to what's available from trade.
Gimme.
Gimme. My little melee minions are getting beat up. Let's get a whole group of enemies. See if I can not die.
Open up.
All right. Getting through them. Level 13. Ooh, info shop. What's that? Identify. Lightning in a bottle. Lightning resistance, energy recharge speed, and luck. Very cool. By the way, you have to identify items in this game as well.
Gimme.
Shoot him. There's a lot of enemies over here too. All right, we will kill all these enemies, or I guess die trying.
Open up.
And then I will show you how it looks since we just got a level. Another stun. Come and get me. Fresh meat. Save me, minions! Piece of cake. Deflect. Seem deflect. Okay. Got to see some skills. Showed off the talent trees. Showed you how you can manipulate skills. Showed you some combat. Showed you a login screen, town hub. So when you get a level right here, talent tree C pulls this up. And again, I'm just working my way to this. I want to see what the construct minion skill is. Create a minion from metal using an enemy as a template. What I think this is basically like reincarnate. Like if I kill the enemy, I could bring it back as my own. This is what I want. This is where I'm going to. And basically when I click anything on here, it just takes me down this path. So I went from here to there. Okay. Pretty simple stuff. And you can undo it as well. Quick little video. Superfuse dropping early access on Steam the 31st. This is not a PC ported game. This isn't a game made for mobile. No. Isometric action RPG built for PC. And if you like that Borderlands style, I think this is going to be the game for you. That's all I've got. Hopefully you're entertained or at least learned something. Aaron, out.